Back at the Alpensia Sports Park, and we are just a single run away in the Big Air event from crowning the 2018 Winter Olympics champion. And the question on everyone's lips at Alpensia here is the same. Can she do it? In 10 seconds, she's going to find out if a lifetime of training, hard work, passion, and steely dedication was enough to take home the first ever Big Air Olympic gold medal.
You know, going to the Olympics is something you remember for the rest of your life.
It's a really humbling experience, and it's kind of like you don't want to take it for granted.
People from all over the world coming together and competing.
C'est 30 secondes tous les 4 ans, c'est une pression énorme.
Behind the scenes things that no one really thinks about.
You've worked your entire life for those few seconds.
You know, all the training is the value.
Ça prend des fois des mois, voire des années, pour arriver à faire quelque chose que tu as dans la tête.
Put in a lot of work and a lot of time and dedication, and it kind of consumes your whole life, and it's over like that.
I am ready to risk everything.
In the world of sport, legends surface only once in a single generation. At the 2018 Olympic Winter Games in South Korea, a new legend is on the cusp of emerging as one freestyle athlete attempts to make history. But to reach that moment, and what the cheering crowds don't see, requires dedication, sacrifice, failure, and ultimately passion.
amazing!
Despite the increasing specialization in freestyle snowboard disciplines, the addition of snowboard big air into the 2018 Olympic Winter Games lets us dream about the birth of legends like Usain Bolt, Carl Lewis, and Michael Phelps. For the first time, a single freestyle athlete could feasibly walk away with 3 medals across slopestyle, halfpipe, and big air. For a sole athlete to take home 3 freestyle medals across slopestyle, big air, and halfpipe.
Yeah, so yeah, there's pipe, slopestyle, big air, and a couple people might do all 3, but they won't. They're not gonna get gold in all of them because it's too specialized now. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Definitely pretty tough. With 159 days until South Korea, she travels with the other athletes to the national training camp in Japan during the summer of 2017. The snow park there is one of the most advanced in the world, offering an array of features, including rails, which are an immensely important part of her preparation for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. Despite the large number of athletes at the camp, not all will be called up to represent their respective countries at the 2018 Games.
Bon, déjà, quand on en arrive à faire des compétitions de slopestyle de haut niveau, ça veut dire que les tricks, on les a. Ils sont acquis. Ça veut dire qu'à l'entraînement avant, au printemps, été, automne, on les a bouffés. On en a fait des centaines pour optimiser le moment où, en compétition, on n'aura plus besoin de se demander la manière dont il faut faire pour que le trick arrive sur les pieds. Ça, c'est acquis. Ce qu'il y a dur en slopestyle ou en pipe, c'est d'enchaîner. Faire une figure, puis de passer à l'autre, puis de passer au rail, et puis de repasser une figure, de repasser au rail. Voilà, c'est surtout sur ça qu'on affine les moments où on est sur les compétitions. C'est pas trop sur la technique proprement dite, quoi.
At this point, neither she nor the coaches know what the final design of the slopestyle park being constructed in Pyeongchang will look like. So her goal at the National Training Camp is to utilize the park's features to practice the tricks she plans to use during the competitive season, while also beginning to think about the run she plans to unveil in South Korea. Each one of these athletes considers it an honor and a privilege to be selected to train at the National Training Camp in Japan, even though many are aware they won't make the final shortlist for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games.
Before each run, it's kind of, you know, I'm pretty focused on what I'm gonna do. I'm like kind of looking at the course. I'm in my head a lot and just, you know, visualizing myself going through each feature. You know, I'm a bit nervous. I have like some butterflies, but it's like excitement at the same time. And it's just, you know, some like adrenaline that's like getting me ready to drop in.
It's a crazy, lots of different emotions going through your head. There's a sense of doubt, but there's also this huge sense of belief that you can do it.
Je suis très stressé, tout le temps très stressé. J'ai toujours l'impression que je vais pas y arriver en fait. Toute cette angoisse que je me mets quand je suis dans mon lit la veille ou quelques heures avant la compète, eh ben, elle se transforme en précision et en power, quoi.
At the first major big air event of the 2016 season in Japan, there is a huge amount of excitement and pressure in the air after the International Olympic Committee announced during the summer of 2015 that the discipline would be included for the first time at the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. With big air now thrust into the world spotlight, talk begins of which athletes will be the ones to journey to Pyeongchang.
Welcome to the first of 4 events here in Japan. And with the IOC announcement that Big Air will be a part of the 2018 Games, the guessing game begins as to who will be the one to watch in 2 years' time. That's why we're expecting plenty of surprises in coming months. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck.
Woo! Yay me!
Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here.
Woo! Mountain Zero!
Big Air is the kind of event that makes you jump out of your seat and shout, "Did that just happen?" Yes, it did. And nobody here was expecting a debut run like that. I mean, what a start to the season. She really came out swinging on that performance, so the big question is whether or not it was just a lucky run. Let's find out. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Just couldn't quite put the landing gear down on that one.
Totally stomped that ride.
Heating things up with a grab during that bit, so unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. She played that a little too safe for me. I mean, there was nothing that really stood out about that run, so I think there's work to be done if she wants to go the distance. Boosting huge air. Wow, a great, just going down at the end.
Woo! Getting better every time.
Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Just couldn't seem to stay in control of the landing on that one. Locking in the grab during the front flip. A sick triple front flip with a very tight grab.
Mountain Zero, me one.
Whoa, unbelievable. Folks, are we witnessing the birth of a new big air sensation? I've got a feeling we just might be. And with those colossal performances chalked up, this is the woman everybody needs to watch out for. So far, we have seen huge performances at the first two events from her here in Japan. So what I want to know is, can she make it 3 for 3 today? Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class.
Totally stomped that ride.
Unbelievable! Look at the height coming off that. Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big, taking some huge risk here. That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched.
Getting better every time.
That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air locking in the grab to that big quad front flip.
Totally killed that ride.
Massive quadruple front flip with a grab. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here.
Yay me!
Whoa, nailed it. She has come out here today and basically said to every other competitor, come on, come get me. That was incredible.
While the pressure of competing is already enough for any athlete, no one was prepared for the outcome of the third run of the day here in Japan. The world's first quadruple in competition was landed. In 10 seconds, the landscape shifted, and the scramble to match that monumental moment was now on.
With the bar set so high, I don't know how she's going to compete with a trick like that, unless she somehow got it tucked away in her bag of tricks and she's been saving it for a day like today. Huge triple front flip with the grab. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Double rodeo with a grab. A silky smooth tame dog. Very nice. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing!
Woo! Mountain Zero, me one.
Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back. So focused, so just going down at the end.
Woo! Getting better every time.
Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. She gave it one heck of a shot and turned in a very impressive start. What a kickoff to the season with that quad backflip and our first glimpse of possible contenders for South Korea.
Hell yes! This place is awesome!
しっかりこういう風にやってオリンピックここではいい結果取れるようにって思ってやってきた部分が人一倍あったと思うから、あんまりハーフパイプ以外はずれてこなかったですね、この4年は。みんなというか仲間とフリーライディングで楽しくやる時間もやっぱスノーボードの文化としてそれが一番苦しい先の楽しいことでもあったりするから。
By the end of the tour, the long journey towards the 2018 Olympic Winter Games has begun. But in between the rigorous training, athletes know that sometimes a break is needed, which is why she decides to venture to Japanese backcountry to explore the landscape on offer. Well-earned moment of escapism in beautiful Japanese backcountry, the harsh reality of what lies ahead rears its head once again. Preparation and training for the 2018 Games.
So we had our test event this year. I won that event, which was pretty cool. So that was my first time in Korea. The half pipe was probably one of the best half pipes I've ever ridden in my life.
En slopestyle, l'épreuve pré-olympique, elle a eu lieu en 2016. Et c'était un truc hyper créatif. Ils ont créé de multiples accès sur les rails, sur les sauts, ils ont fait des sauts de côté. Ils ont fait un truc génial.
And by really going more creative with the course designs and trying to think outside the box and make these courses that are very different from one another, it allows runs to be a lot more unique and for people to stand out by doing something creative, doing something really difficult on a scary feature, whatever it is. And I think that the South Korea event will definitely showcase that.
While slopestyle competitions have played a major role in snowboarding, both before and after its inclusion in the 2014 Olympic Winter Games in Sochi, it became clear that events were becoming tiresome when style began to take a backseat in favor of a spin-to-win mentality. For South Korea, design has been brought back to the fore. For many of the athletes, the course in Phoenix Snow Park promises to be one of the most creative in any slopestyle event to date. And 2 years out from the 2018 Games, she's handed her first opportunity to experience it. Joining a number of athletes from around the world, she's able to test out the innovative and extremely progressive course, quickly realizing that its stunning design gives her a huge amount of options that will ultimately influence her final run in 2018.
on s'est demandé ce que le décalage allait nous faire. Combien de jours avant il fallait qu'on arrive pour être bien les premiers jours des entraînements. Donc on a regardé à peu près, voilà, ça nous a servi à ça déjà. Ensuite, on a vu le site de compétition, donc on a vu ce que nous proposait le pipe. C'est un pipe où on peut faire que 4 hits. D'habitude, on en a 5 voire 6. Ça veut dire que pour les jeux, on risque de proposer un truc d'un peu particulier. Et puis aussi pour la neige, on a pris notre ski tech avec nous, les températures, tout. D'avoir un accès au site, c'est bien parce que ça enlève encore une fois une partie de tout le stress qu'il y aura, quoi. Tout ce qui peut nous éviter du stress ou de la peur avant, c'est que du bon pour le jour de la compétition.
Every single time she steps up, I get goosebumps. She's so technical, so skilled, and so in control of everything out there. I really do feel we are looking at a future Olympic champion. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end, that smooth 540. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Stomping that 50-50. Latching on hard with the grab. Nailing that double backflip with a grab, burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. A tricked out triple backflip with a tight grab. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a stylish trick. Dropping the grab into that 1260. Perfect grab during that huge triple rodeo. Front flip with a grab. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Lots of variety from the trick bag on show here. The double backflip with a grab. And into the nose press. And straight into the nose press. Elevating that perfect 900 with a big Japan grab at the end. A beautifully executed cork. Killer triple rodeo with a grab. Unbelievable. Look at the height coming off that. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing. Holding the grab perfectly during that big 540 spin. Oh! We felt that one all the way up here in the booth. I'm sure the judges did too. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. Cork with a grab. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. 360 with a very clean grab. A perfect grab and a massive 1260. Rodeo with a clean grab. Switch to cork with a clean landing. good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. A huge method coming out of that beautiful double front flip. Oh, what a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are gonna dock some big points for that. Locking down the grab into the 720. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. Cork with a tight grab. Air coming out of that jump, but that would have been so smooth that the landing hadn't been botched. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see it. Into the triple front flip with a grab. That lit up the scoreboard. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Grab down real hard and into the nose press. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Not a lot of air coming off that jump, holding onto the grab during that 360. A 180 executed with lots of style. Really missed the chance to grab during that one. Stomping the double backflip with a grab and piling on those. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. .360 with a smooth grab. .180 with a clean grab. Rodeo with a tight grab. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360. Nicely jazzing up that cork with a grab at the end. A ridiculous double backflip with a grab. Huge triple backflip with a grab. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see an enormous quadruple backflip with an impeccable grab. Oh, just couldn't hold that cork together at the very end. Bolting on a grab for that tame dog.
Me one.
Oh! Now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Stomping that 50-50. Oh, just going down at the end. Look at the hold time on that grab. Oh, we felt that one all the way up here in the booth, and I'm sure the judges did too. Connecting the grab to the 1080. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. Front flip with a clean grab. Straight into the nose press. Fork with the grab. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Clamping down hard with the grab during the huge, huge 1080. Nice. A perfect grab during that 1080. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. Not a lot of time to pull a trick out of the bag with that wing jump. Backflip with a perfect grab. Look at the length of that grab on that head-spinning 14. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch. Going for the grab during that dizzy 1260. That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched.
Totally killed that ride.
Connecting the grab to the 1080. Oh, just going down at the end. Really spicing up that rodeo with a clean grab right at the end. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end. That smooth 540. Locking in the grab tightly during the backflip. That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Fork with a clean grab. Locking in the grab during the front flip. Oh, now it's something else to see someone so focused and so in the zone like that. If you want to see what a true champion looks like, focus all of your attention on this one.
Opportunities for a break in her intense schedule, although few and far between, are the ones she'll cherish long after they've ended. With the test event in Korea under her belt, and another coming up in just 1 week's time, the next 24 hours are a chance to relax and take in the stunning Japanese backcountry at her own pace.
Here.
fishing trip. See what kind of devilish deeds we can get up to out here. Now this looks like it could be my new favourite place to come kick it. Hashtag awesome. Woohoo!